Okay, this is going to be an explanation of how to disassemble and then reassemble a Kimber model 1911 .45 caliber pistol for taking it apart for cleaning and maintenance. With a little bit of practice, it can be done. You can take it apart in about 1 minute and reassemble it in about 1 minute or less also. First, with any gun, taking it apart or handling it, make sure it's unloaded. So we open it, verify the chamber is empty, no rounds. Now we pull back the slide until this little small indentation is over the serrated edge here, right there. Push the button on the other side, and that pushes the assembly out. And now the slide will go forward. However, if you're holding the make sure you're not holding the safety down, because the slide won't come off of the frame with a safety hole. So you have to make sure the safety on the back handle of the frame is not being held down, and the slide comes off easily. Now you have the frame, the slide, and the barrel assembly. So the next part is to take apart take the barrel out, and that's when we have to use the old dreaded paperclip tool from Kimber. But with a little practice, it becomes much easier than it seems at first. I like to use this little plastic handle. What this handle is just the plastic handle from a Sears Craftsman rubber strap spanner wrench, and it just helps me push the part up here. So now you push it up far enough so that the little hole is exposed, that you can put the paperclip tool in, and then we release it like that. And the proper way to have this paperclip tool is so it's in the middle. It's not all the way over this way or over this way. You want half a little part of it on this side and half on the other side. And now this assembly easily slides right out like that. And then you're just left with a barrel, and puts this little pivoted part downward, and the barrel slides right out. Now if you want to take it apart further to clean this part, the spring and the end cap, you just squeeze the spring down a little bit, and these come apart, and now you can clean them. Okay, for reassembly, and I'll do this slowly, but as I say, with a little practice, you can do it in less than 60 seconds. Put the spring on, onto the cylinder, put the end cap on, and now make sure that the slots on this end line up with the slots on this end, so they're lined up together. Now you use the slide assembly as a tool, and you put the slotted part into here, and set it on a hard surface like a table or counter. Push this down, and that exposes the little hole for the paperclip tool, and now you've got it back together again. It's like it was when we took it apart. So to complete the assembly, we just take the barrel, make sure this slide part, or this little rotating thing, is down to get it in. Once the barrel is in, you now want to rotate this little part upward here, because when you put the gun together, this little part needs to be in this position so that this pin can go in and hold it. Now the easy part too is take the paperclip in part of the assembly, slide that through here, make sure you have the little slots all lined up, and we'll rotate these around and make sure they're lined up like this, and we'll put that into here, and just a little push right there. You can take the paperclip assembly out, and it's back together again. So 2 more steps. Take the slide, put it on the frame, pull it again back, pull the frame, slide the slide back. So this little dimple here is directly over this square cutout, like that. So the dimple, little small dimple is right here. And we take the locking pin, slide it in here, and that's it. And we'll just double check again, make sure it's not loaded, and that's it. As I say, I hope this helps, and like I say, with a little bit of practice, it can be done real easily, putting it back together in less than 1 minute.